I hope we're doing great. Um, and I hope we're great. All right, so we're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. You're welcome to this evening's broadcast. I want to kick off live on Instagram. Okay, so we're all highly welcome. As we publish today, we're going to be looking at cholesterol generally. I've gotten a lot of questions, people asking about cholesterol. Okay, so we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And you can ask your questions from any of those places and we'll get on. This is Aging with Grace, and my name again is Ngozi ACHONWA. I'm your coach on Aging with Grace. I coach you how you can stay healthy, stay away from hospital, using natural products, natural food, and lifestyle changes, okay, around you. Today, we are talking about cholesterol, and the question is, does high cholesterol show any symptoms? And we're going to be answering that with a lot of other questions, today. So stay tuned to the end so that you can also get some of the bonuses for today, some of the promos for today, and also get to know how to mix my secret drink. Okay, they are all here. You're going to see them by the end. Anyway, but I just want to welcome you again today to an in-depth exploration of high cholesterol, a widespread health concern that is affecting millions of people worldwide. You can agree with me. From middle age, the next story you're hearing is cholesterol, high cholesterol, high cholesterol, okay? So, and it's one of the leading contributions to heart diseases. High cholesterol demands our attention and our understanding, especially for those of us who are still young. You need to know it, you need to understand it, you need to demand by yourself, okay, to make sure you stay away from this deadly, let me call it, phrase that everybody is always talking about. So you're highly welcome. So we're going to be looking and delving into the intricacies of high cholesterol, okay? And I want to shed light on the risks and then demystify its causes, and then empower you with that knowledge to safeguard your health, because you need that knowledge to be able to safeguard your health. There are a lot of things, I've got to so many questions this week on cholesterol and the things like that. That's what, made me to say, okay, let me just go in depth, okay, and look at cholesterol, in depth of it. Now, when we talk about cholesterol, is a waxy substance found in our blood. Every human, okay, we have it in our blood. And your body, I want you to know that your body needs cholesterol to build healthy cells. So cholesterol on its own is not that deadly, okay? It's not that deadly because you need cholesterol to build healthy cells. But when it comes in high levels, okay, cholesterol can now increase your risk of heart disease and other diseases. With high cholesterol, you can develop fatty deposits in your blood vessels. So when your bad cholesterol is high, you can now develop fatty deposits in your blood vessels. And if this is not controlled, it will eventually, and then it will make it difficult to do your arteries. The video I did, which is inside your arteries and how the acids can 515 and just ask me for that video and I'll give you that video to look at it. Sometimes these deposits can break suddenly. The fat deposit can break suddenly and then it will form a clot that can cause a heart attack or stroke. All right, so at this junction, I want to quickly share. Let me quickly go on my Facebook and then share out to so many other places. And I want you to also help me to share, because this teaching is very, very absolutely important. It's needed by everyone, whether young, whether old. We all need this teaching so that we'll be able to help ourselves and help every other person to stay away from hospital by doing the things that are absolutely needed by us. Okay, so I'm trying to share now. You also share out to people to join us this evening, to actually join us this evening and enjoy what we are enjoying. All right. So, like I was saying, when the high deposits of fat of the bad cholesterol is not handled, they can break suddenly and form clots. And this clot can actually cause heart attack. It can actually cause stroke in someone. So high cholesterol can be inherited generally, okay, but it's often a result of unhealthy lifestyle choices, and that's why it's those terrible things. God has made it in a way that you can escape from it if you want. You can actually escape from having high bad cholesterol. Okay, it's very, very preventable. It's very, very treatable, because the major cause is not just in genetics. The major cause is mainly your lifestyle choices. So if you have very good diet, healthy diet, if you exercise regularly, and sometimes, okay, um if you eat well and have good lifestyle changes, you'll be able to stay away from it. But if you have an unhealthy diet, you don't exercise, and sometimes some medications also can cause you to have high cholesterol. And of course, we all know that there are medications also that are used in treating high cholesterol. Now, when we talk about symptoms, okay, because that's one of the questions I've gotten, like up to 3-4 people today alone asking me what is the symptom to look out for if I'm having to know if I'm having high cholesterol. A high level of cholesterol in your blood does not have obvious symptoms. I've answered this more than 4 times today, okay? It does not have any obvious symptom, but it can actually increase your risk for conditions that have symptoms. All right. So high cholesterol does not have symptoms. The only way you can know you have high cholesterol is to go for a blood test. But then when you have high cholesterol, bad cholesterol in your system for a long time, it will lead some conditions. And by the time you start having those conditions, you will now start having the symptoms like anigna. Hello, welcome, Esther Samuel. Welcome, Oluwatosi. You're welcome. Excellent evening to you. Kindly help me, invite people. I know a lot of people are now like, hey, she's not coming live. She's just throwing video. We will watch it at our time. I'm coming live, so we can have time to gist together, have time to answer your questions in real time, and then also show you the promos in real time. So also, if you have high blood pressure will begin to now give you those symptoms. And many times high blood pressure was caused by high cholesterol. Okay, stroke and other circulatory ailments can come if you have high cholesterol. But there's also one symptoms that it shows. If you see a soft yellowish growth or lesions on the skin, those are called xanthomas. So if you have xanthomas, it can suggest elevated levels of cholesterol, yellowish growth or lesion on your skin. Okay, and there are many people who are generally obese or who have diabetes also have high cholesterol. Like someone was asking me today, just this evening before I came on live, she was asking that does cholesterol cause diabetes? Okay. All right, diabetes will show that you have high cholesterol. And again, in men, impotence may actually be caused by the arteries that are affected by too much blood, bad cholesterol. So when a man begins to have low libido sexually, not as top form, impotence generally, okay, there's a hint that there is high bad cholesterol in that man. Hello, Mary Abiola, you're welcome. Flourishing evening, Mary. How are you? How is Ibadan? I hope Ibadan is doing well. So I'm coming on live every day, or every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturdays again. I've handled my first half of the year trips. So I'm around for some weeks now. So let's all come on live. Let's invite people and let's, have it. All right. So, and then those are the symptoms. I've already told you there is no symptoms per se. But when it begins to lead to some other diseases like high blood pressure and diabetes and the rest, you will now know that there might be cholesterol. So the best thing is for you to test. I'm going to be sharing with you the frequency of tests you should have according to your age. Hello, Sarah. Sarah, you're welcome. How is Italy? I hope Italy is doing on well. I hope the weather is very good. All right, so let's look at causes, okay? Cholesterol is carried through your blood attached to proteins. So anytime your cholesterol, your movement of your cholesterol is done attached to protein, and this combination of protein and cholesterol is called lipoprotein. Okay, so that's why when we talk about cholesterol, we talk in terms of lipoprotein, and there are different types of cholesterol based on what the lipoprotein is carrying. Okay, based on what the lipoprotein carries. For example, I'm going to be sharing with us 6 causes, main causes actually, of high bad cholesterol. But first of all, I would like us to understand first, low density lipoprotein is the first type of cholesterol, and that is the bad cholesterol, the low density lipoprotein. Now, this low density lipoprotein transport cholesterol particles throughout your blood. And low density lipoprotein cholesterol builds up in the walls of your arteries, making them hard and narrow. Okay, they are the bad cholesterol, and they transport cholesterol particles throughout your body. Now, the second one is a high density lipoprotein. The high density lipoprotein is the good cholesterol, and this cholesterol picks up excess cholesterol and takes them back to your liver. That is the work of the high density lipoprotein. It mops up the excess cholesterol and then takes them back to the liver. Now, there is a third one, which is a lipid profile, and it's actually measured by triglycerides, and that's a type of fat also in the body. So having a high triglyceride level also can increase your risk of heart disease. Okay, that's the third factor, or that I'm looking at. I told you we'll look at 6 factors. The first one is low density lipoprotein. If you have high quantity of that, it's going to cause a problem for you. Now, the second one is a high density lipoprotein, which should actually be high. If it's low, it will cause problem for you because it's not now enough to carry the excess cholesterol from your bloodstream back to the liver. And then you now have the triglyceride, which is also a type of fat in your blood and can also increase the risk of your heart disease. So you don't need high measures of that. Then factors that you can control are also part of the cause. Like if you're inactive, if you're living a sedentary lifestyle, if you're overweight or you're obese, and if you have unhealthy diet, this can contribute to making your bad cholesterol to increase and your triglycerides to increase, and then reducing your high density lipoprotein. Okay, that's factor number 4. Number 5 are factors beyond your control. They can also play a role in the measures of your lipoprotein, your cholesterol. For example, your genetic makeup. Okay, it's very, very difficult for you to be able to control your genetic makeup. It's let me say, it's very difficult for you to actually control it. But if you allow that to be the only thing and you control every other thing, you'll find out that you'll be on top form also. For example, there are some people in their bloodstream, in their genetics, they have that dense, they have that issue of low density cholesterol, lipoprotein, cholesterol being high. Okay, so these people because their genetic makeup makes it difficult for them to remove that low density lipoprotein from their bloodstream to break it down into the liver. It could be a problem for them. So that one will now be a genetic issue. And when that is the case, then you have to work much more harder than every other person. Then the sixth form is also can or cannot be controlled, because they come because of medical conditions that cause unhealthy cholesterol levels to increase. Like if somebody has chronic kidney disease, if someone has chronic kidney disease, the cholesterol will be difficult to control. If somebody already has diabetes, it will be very difficult to control your cholesterol level. If somebody has HIV or AIDS, it's difficult also for you to control your cholesterol level. Or somebody who has hypothyroidism, okay, like some of these things like hypothyroidism, lupus, these are autoimmune disease that are also difficult to control. So when someone has such health conditions, it might be difficult to control the cholesterol level. So you need to do extra things and go extra mile. Hello, Beatrice, you're welcome. Welcome, Beatrice. And welcome, Grace, all the way from Abuja. You're welcome to this evening's broadcast. This is live video. You're all welcome. Invite, share, so that we'll have more people join us live. All right, now, we've looked at what is bad cholesterol. You can go back and watch the video. Today alone, we have looked at what's an overview of what cholesterol is, description, and explaining it. We've also looked at what are the symptoms. We say generally there's no symptom. You only know you have it through tests. But if you have other conditions that is caused by high cholesterol, then you begin to know. And then we've looked at types of cholesterol and causes, some factors that can actually cause it. So now we go to risk factors. What are the risk factors? What will put you on the higher risk of having this bad cholesterol or reducing your high density lipoprotein cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol? So I'm going to just be saying good and bad cholesterol, okay? So when I say good cholesterol is high density lipoprotein, when I say bad cholesterol is low density lipoprotein. Oh, welcome. Adebowale Ronke, you're welcome to this evening broadcast as we look at cholesterol generally, okay? So the first risk factor is poor diet. And that's why it's so fantastic. That is something you can control, okay? Eating too much saturated fat, eating too much trans fat can result in unhealthy cholesterol level. So it's something you can control, my sisters and my brothers. It's something you can control. Control the diet in your home, right from even with the children, so that they will not have that taste for such things. Trans fat is a no-go area. Remove trans fat from your diet completely. You don't need it. Don't mind all those things that look as if they are sweet. You don't need it. Especially if already in your family history, you have history of someone having bad cholesterol, high density, having high measures of it. Go away from it, and then reduce saturated fat as much as possible. Remove trans fat, reduce saturated fat as much as you can. Saturated fats are found in fatty cuts of meat, full fat dairy products, and then trans fats are often found in packaged snacks, desserts, all these food that they have packaged for us. Stay away from them, okay? Like when somebody goes to take sausages and you're taking it frequently, it's not as if it's a cheat day you're taking it. You're taking it frequently. It's not good for you at all. Then obesity, having a higher body BMI, okay, 30 or greater is not good for you. That's another risk factor. The third risk factor is lack of exercise. Exercise helps to boost your high density lipoprotein. That's the good cholesterol. So if you exercise, it's giving more energy, it's giving more boost to your good cholesterol. And then when you have plenty of those good cholesterol, they help take away the cholesterol from your bloodstream back to the liver. That's why exercise is very, very important for you. Another thing you should throw away that is a very high risk factor for cholesterol is smoking. Smoking is a very high risk factor. Cigarette smoking may lower your level of high density lipoprotein, that's your good cholesterol. So smoking, and remember, when we talk about smoking, we have secondary smoking. That's you're staying around people who are smoking. You are even inhaling worse than those who are doing the actual smoking. So you need to get away from there. And then another risk factor is alcohol. Stay away from alcohol. It will help you. No matter how small, just stay away from alcohol. It will help you because you don't know when you go over to the other side. It also will increase your bad cholesterol. And then age, that's a factor that we can't all help because we will grow old. Even your children can have unhealthy cholesterol, but it's much more common for us from 40 years and above, okay? Your liver becomes less able to remove the bad cholesterol from 40 years and above. So if you're 40 and above, you need to watch your diet, you need to watch your exercise, you need to watch smoking, alcohol, because already you have that age risk factor for having bad cholesterol. Now, before we go to the remedies for people who are having it or prevention that you need or those who need to manage this, let's look at some complications, okay? We'll just spend time a few on the complications. High bad cholesterol can cause a dangerous accumulation of cholesterol and other deposits on the walls of your arteries. Hello, Ariola. You're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Remember that I'm open to take questions from every one of us this evening, so you can ask your question. Okay. So when you have that deposit on your arteries, that's atherosclerosis. Then you can have that complication coming up or that disease of atherosclerosis coming up. Then these plaques can then reduce the flow through your arteries, which can now cause so many other complications like one, chest pain. If your arteries that supply your heart with blood, coronary arteries, are affected, you might have chest pain, and that chest pain is what the doctors will call an anigna. And then other symptoms of coronary artery disease can actually begin to form again. Then you can also have heart attack. Those are the complications that come with high bad cholesterol. Okay, so if those plaques that you have tear or rupture, like I said, if those fat deposits burst, it can cause blood clot, which can now form what they call like plaque rupture sites, blocking the flow of blood or also breaking free and plugging an artery downstream. So if the blood flow to some parts of your heart stops, you will have heart attack. So that's why it's absolutely important for you to stay away, prevent bad cholesterol from being high. Remember, prevention is cheaper, safer, and better than cure. Prevention is the way to go. Then another complication that can come is stroke. Similar to the heart attack, a stroke occurs when a blood clot blocks blood flow to a part of your brain. When it blocks to a part of your heart, it causes heart attack. It blocks to a part of your brain, it causes stroke. All right. So at this junction, I want to mix my drink. Okay. I call it my health drink. And today, I was so busy in the morning. After I finished my prayer, one of my global influencers came for training. And remember, I'm still raising global influencers. So if you want to help people, if you want to become a global influencer, if you want to become, make money by helping people, by loving people, by making people live well, chat me on my WhatsApp number +2347035155162. I think I should put it now on the screen and pin it. So if you want the product, I have my beautiful drink, okay, that I take every day. Actually, the way I take it now, I take my AG and my cardio health in the morning with my aloe vera gel, of course, okay? And then I take my super green and my aloe vera gel and my bits and peaches actually for resting. I take my bits and peaches, then I take my super green and bits and peaches in the night. That's how I've decided to start sharing it. So I take my AG, my cardio health, aloe vera gel in the morning, and then in the night I go like this. That's how I take it. But today, like I said, I had my global influencer coming around. Immediately I came from my prayer room, so I didn't take my drink. Hello, Hopi. Bye, Kai, you're welcome. Lillian Adaku, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Adedi Sad, you're welcome. So my WhatsApp number is +234 703 5151642 +234 703 5151642. So you can chat me, and then we have some gist if you want to become a global influencer, or if you want to get any of my products. I'm still going to mix all this, but I'm not going to eat all this night. I will just share them night and morning. So I'm putting my super green, I put my IG, and then I'm putting my cardio health. This is the only one that I'll always have to use my teeth for. Okay, think air entered it a little while. I wonder why. This is one of those I carried out. Then I'm going to add my aloe vera gel health drink. And I fill it up with water. And then I shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up again. All right, so I'm willing to take our questions. We're going to look at some natural remedies now. Hello, Chibuzo Adachuku, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. How are you doing? What am I shaking? Are you just coming? Chi, are you just coming in? All right, so I'm shaking my aloe vera gel. And then one sachet of super green, one sachet of IG. Okay, Chibuza is asking what I'm shaking. Don't mind me. It was such a busy day. Like I said, my global influencer came today all the way from Lagos to visit, so I just gave her all the time since she came all the way. So I'm shaking my IG plus, my super green, and of course I didn't bring the container of the packet of the cardio health with my aloe vera gel. So that's usually, I take this drink every day. Now I take it because you will not find me taking any packet juice. You will not find me taking Coke, Sprite, malt. I don't take this. This is my drink. So every day I give myself this treat of aloe vera, super green, RG, and all that. So I just give myself this treat, and then that's the drink for the day for me. And it's just enough drink for the day for me, and I really take them and I enjoy myself. And the IG plus helps. If I read, it has amino acids. It helps with cardiovascular system. We're talking about cholesterol today. It will help your cardiovascular system, help you to stabilize, help with every cardiovascular issue. Okay, prevention, management, and also reversal for people. And then when we talk about our greens, this green is fantastic. It has over 20 fruits and vegetables, and it boosts your energy level. It helps you with better metabolism, helps your pH level, gives you vitamin C, vitamin E. Imagine having 20 fruits, you've taken enough. This sachet I've taken now has given me the enough portions or servings of vegetables and fruits I need for the day. Just one sachet has given me that. So that's why I go on it. And of course, our cardio health, it prevents and keeps your heart in order. Like people who complain a lot about palpitation, I've gotten a lot of testimonies from this cardio health. I have a customer in Dublin, Ireland. She buys. I just gave her one link I gave her like 2 years ago. She doesn't even consult me again. She will just go buy her cardio because she had a miracle with this cardio health. She was having palpitation. She had gone to the hospital, done several things, and she didn't know what to do. So she just started me. And I asked her, how is your blood pressure? She said, my blood pressure, there's the way it is. So I said, okay, you know what? Maybe that's what's causing that, or maybe it's menopause. I said, buy cardio health from Dublin. I gave her all the things she should buy. But because she doesn't like swallowing capsules, she just went on this cardio health. She told me that she just left all those things I bought and just took this cardio health, put it inside water the first day, turned it and took it in the morning. The next day, she put it inside water again, turned it in her glass, took it in the morning. She said by third day, the palpitation ceased. Somebody who was going from hospital to hospital, doing all those checks for those years. She said from day 3, she doesn't joke with her cardio health. Each time I will see email, I'll say, she has bought it again because forever was said to be. And I also have a testimony here in Nigeria concerning this cardio health of one woman that has gone to several hospitals. She has done several things, taken several medications. They've tried her on several things. When she took this cardio health, in fact, she was like, wow, okay. So that's what this helps. It helps stabilize you, especially for those of us who are 40 and above, okay. Like I said, your liver is not functioning the way it should as a baby. And so that's why those ones come up. So as I enjoy my drink, we're going to be looking at lifestyle remedies, okay, and natural solutions to high cholesterol and also preventing cholesterol. I think some people have joined us. Let me just greet you. Hello, Joy Vincent. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing? Yes. All right. So, Chibuza, that's what, Chibuza, I just love you always being online because you will always ask a question. Thank you. You joined us live today. Okay. So, I said number one, please, the first thing you must do is to eat healthy food. Nutritious, dense food is absolutely very, very important for you. A few changes in your diet can reduce the bad cholesterol and improve your heart health. Reduce saturated fat, like I've said before. Saturated fats are found in red meat and fully fat dairy products, okay? They will raise your bad cholesterol. Decrease your consumption of saturated fats can also reduce your bad cholesterol, okay? So stop it. Go on good oil. Go down my page, you will see I've done on oil grading. I've already done like the best 6 oil you can have. I've done a lot. So if you go on Aging with Grace and you put oil, good cooking oil, or just cooking oil, you will get it. Eliminate trans fat. Trans fats are always put in the labels for us, okay? They are partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, and they often use the margarine. They use them to store cookies that we take, crackers and cake. Reduce and eliminate trans fats. If you do that, you'll be surprised at how much your cholesterol measures will improve, okay? Eat foods that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. We have our omega-3. I've already shown some people the demonstration with our omega-3. You're supposed to take like 6 capsules every day. Because I eat only twice a day at most, I take mine 3 in the morning, 3 in the night. I'm not taking this night. And you know what? One of my global influencers taught me to be putting it in my mouth and just opening it and licking it, and I've been enjoying it there. So I take 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules in the evening. Now, these omega-3 fatty acids, they will reduce your low density lipoprotein and also have some other health benefits, including reducing your blood pressure, okay? So take your Forever Active C. It's very, very good. And it's also, if you want to go on food, then go on salmon, mackerel, walnut, flaxseed, but you're going to take large quantity of this. Actually, in the long sense, this is cheaper. I've tried it myself. 3 years ago when I went to US, I bought a lot of flax seeds, walnut. I even still have walnut in my freezer because when I found out that eating the quantity that would be okay is actually so much more expensive, then they say you should take like 3 portions of 3 days. You take salmon. How much is salmon fish? Mackerel. They tell you the quantity you're going to take. Walnut and flaxseed. You just find out that I simply decided to go on my Active, and I'm doing really, really very nice promo because of this season that we're talking about cholesterol on our Active C and our garlic thyme. Those two that can help with your cholesterol, your garlic thyme, your Active C, your cardio health. I'm doing very beautiful promo. So you can chat me on my WhatsApp number to know the promo that is going on them. Then another thing that can help you is increase your soluble fiber. Increase your soluble fiber. We also have soluble fiber in Forever. I call Forever Fiber. Okay, soluble fiber, if it will reduce the absorption of cholesterol into your bloodstream when you take enough soluble fiber. This fiber is fantastic, okay? Because if you take this fiber, it will help reduce the absorption of the cholesterol into your bloodstream. You will just pass them out as you're passing out your physics, okay? And some foods also that can help you with increasing your fiber intake is like oatmeal, kidney beans, akidi beans. I did a teaching on how to cook akidi beans. Akidi beans has a lot of fiber, okay? Like some fermented food like Brussels sprouts and then apple and pears. But if you can't lay your hands on equal or enough quantity, just get the stick of fiber. When you take 2 sticks of fiber, it has given you the fiber you need enough to move away those bad cholesterol from your system, from your bloodstream. Then also, we're going to talk about like some supplements that can help you. Because I found out that when somebody has a very busy schedule, if you have a very busy schedule, you cannot sit down and be measuring what quantity of ugu do I put, what quantity of broccoli do I put, one quantity of that do I put. And that brings me to again to our omega-3 fatty acids. Now, this Active C is a blend of oil that will provide you with perfect balance of omega-3 that you need. It has fish, calamari, high oleic olive oil that will support the key areas of your body, including your cardiovascular system, your digestive system, your immune system, your brain, your eye, and your skin health. It's fantastic. People who are looking to glow, people who are looking to look younger, Active C can help you. Now, Active C generally supports a healthy heart. It also supports optimal cognition. Like if you have children that are in school, it's very, very good from 2 years old to place them on Active C. You will see their performance change. I have a testimony also on that of one of my downlines, okay? She doesn't joke with her Active C with her children. Like I say, it has a good combination and exclusive blend of omega-3. It also has pure source of EPA and DHA, and it's absolutely gluten-free. The second supplement that you must get if you're having issues with your cholesterol is Active, our garlic thyme. This garlic thyme fights against oxidative stress, and it has two-in-one punch because it has garlic and it has thyme. And Forever Garlic Thyme is odorless and easy for you to take, okay? And it promotes your cardiovascular health and also enhances your immunity. It helps also with your cardiovascular health, working line in synergy with your Active C. And it also helps to improve your immune system. If you take garlic thyme, especially when cold is coming, I tell you, it's going to keep cold away from you. It's odorless And this odorless means that you take in all the properties, all the nutrients. When you're taking garlic and some are smelling out, the person around you or the people around you or the air around you is taking away some of those supplements and you're not getting enough of it. And again, it's also gluten free. And then the next and final one I want to talk about today is our Garcinia Plus. You see that all these things are open, they are things I take. Garcinia Plus, okay? Garcinia Plus will give you a good weight. You know, we've talked about obesity. So if your weight, your cholesterol, bad cholesterol is a result of bad weight, you're having weight, then you need this Garcinia because it will inhibit the fat production and fat storage in your system, okay? And it will also help you to reduce the cravings and suppress appetite. You know, at this age, sometimes we're getting hungry. But when you take your Garcinia Plus, it will remove that craving for sweets, craving for sugary things, craving for flour, you know, things like that. It will help maintain your weight and also help to reduce the fat deposits that we are talking about. All right. So, number 2, the second remedy you need is exercise. Exercise can improve your cholesterol because when you have moderate exercise every day, it will help to raise your high density lipoprotein. That's the good cholesterol. And remember that I said the good cholesterol helps to move the bad cholesterol away from your blood to the liver. Okay. So when you do exercise 30 minutes to 1 hour every day and up to 150 minutes every week, it will help increase your good cholesterol. Take a walk, pack your car far, make sure you walk up and down, don't just sit in one place. Then number 3, like I've said before, stop smoking and stop staying around people who are smoking. Lose weight is absolutely important. I know someone who has been struggling for having bad cholesterol readings for a long time and she has refused to lose weight. We have a lot of testimonies from our Clean 9. If you're struggling with bad cholesterol and your weight is high, go on Clean 9. And I promise you, it's a promise that I keep. You will lose weight. You're going to lose between 5 to 9 kg in 9 days. And I'm going to hold you by your hands and guide you to lose. And is going on 30% discount this Clean 9 because of this cholesterol issue. So chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 545 1642 to get your Clean 9 at 30% to lose weight. Because when you're carrying even a few extra, if you can reduce some pounds, if you're having bad cholesterol, you can reduce between 5 to 9 kg, you're going to be surprised and shocked at your reading the next time, okay? So there are so many things I teach people when I guide them. So you can chat me, you can join me in Clean 9, and I'm going to be teaching you a lot also about lifestyle that can maintain your weight. I've said it before, no alcohol if you want your cholesterol level to reduce and then also to have better readings of your cholesterol. Now, when do you see a doctor? According to the National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute, a person's first cholesterol screening should be between the age of 9 and 11. It should be between the ages of 9 and 11. It will be repeated every 5 years at that age. Okay? So don't worry, your child or whatever, go for that cholesterol change because a lot of things are happening to children days. In fact, I had a very, very pathetic one of a 21-year-old that had heart attack. Can you imagine? Let's groom our children, at least let them go and do that the first cholesterol test, so to be sure whether that child, if it's flowing in the in the gene, so the numbers of that child. And again, so the National Health, Lung and Blood Institute recommends that cholesterol screening will every 2 years when someone is 42, 65 years old. Every you go for it. For men. For women, it should be around ages 55. When you're 55 to 65, then you go every other day. And then every other year, I mean. Then people who are 65 and above should do their cholesterol annually. Now, these results, if you test If your result tests are not desirable, like they say borderline and things like that, then you need to go more frequently for these measures. It's not mandatory that it's annually. If you're on borderline, then you have to keep going to measure it to make sure that you bring it down. Okay, Chibuza is giving a testimony on Clean 9. She said, Clean 9 really helped me. Very fantastic. Yeah, Chibuza, I remember your testimony. That's someone that is live here with us giving that testimony. If weight is your problem, come and do Clean 9. Chibuzo will tell you it's so much. I'm giving 30% discount just to make sure that you do this Clean 9 and be healthier so that your numbers can go down. Okay, you know I'm always here for you to make sure that we are all healthy and we are looking well. All right, thank you, Chibuzo, for that testimony. All right, so then number 3, you find like we're looking at we're looking at some of the things, when to see a doctor. That's where we are now. When do you see a doctor? I've already said it, from age 9 to 11. Between age 9 and 11, go for the test. Just go for it. Then every 5 years. If the child went at age 11, at 16 years, at 21 years, okay, you do it every 5 years. But once the person gets to 45 to between 45 and 65, then the person should now be doing it every 2 years. And then by the time you get older, 65 and above, you're doing it every year. But remember, like I said, if at any of these points, when to see a doctor, that's why we're handling. They say you are borderline, then you need to go for a more frequent test, okay? And then again, if you see a soft yellow skin growth on yourself or on your child, you need to go to test to be sure that you don't have any cholesterol issue. And then the fourth reason why you should see a doctor is if you develop symptoms of heart disease, stroke, or atherosclerosis in your blood, such as left side chest pain, pressure, or fullness on your chest, you need to go and see a doctor. Or if you're feeling dizzy, you're always feeling dizzy, you're feeling like as if the wind is going to blow you, or you're having slurred speech, you're beginning to have like slurred speech, or you have pain on your lower legs, then you need to go and see the doctor. Any of these conditions may be linked to high cholesterol, and each requires fast medical help right away. So finally, we're going to end with prevention. Okay, how do you prevent having cholesterol? Okay, that same heart healthy lifestyle changes that we have talked about can lower your bad cholesterol and increase your good cholesterol. Lower the bad so that it will not deposit, increase the high so that it will have more to carry it away and prevent you from having bad cholesterol being stored for it to begin to break. Eat low salt diets, okay? So that means take more vegetables. That's why you see me go on my super green all the time. And if you can't afford super green, we also have our fields of green. I don't have it on the table today. Oh, wow. We also have a cheaper version of this, which is the fields of green. All right. Limit the amount of fat, trans fat that you take. Take the good fat even in moderation. Lose weight, exercise, no alcohol. Manage your stress. Stress is another thing that could make you add weight or make you have bad cholesterol. Okay? Now, sometimes healthy lifestyle changes are not enough to lower your cholesterol level. Okay? So, you also need exercise. It's comprehensive. Okay? You need exercise. You need to go on your supplements if you're already of age. Perimenopausal women, premenopausal women, you need these supplements. At least go on some supplements that can help maintain your life. Active C is one of them. You see me, I've just finished mine, okay, and I've enjoyed myself. And you see me mix my drinks. And if you're having sleep disorder, go on your beets and peaches, go on your blossom tea, and make sure you're healthy. So I'll take our questions now. In the absence of any question, we actually call it a day. Cheers. Beautiful drink. And I say really, really beautiful. Let me add some more water. Thank you, Chibuza. Thank you for thanking me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you all for all of us who joined me today. I really appreciate. I believe I greeted everyone from south to southeast to Italy to Abuja. I don't know where Adebowale is calling in from. Ronke Okinyoye. Where are you joining us from? Arinola, where are you joining us from? Linian Adaku, where are you joining us from? Hoppy, where are you joining us from? I'm just calling so that next time when you join, I will greet you well and greet you from where you're calling from. All right, so thank you all for joining me this evening. See you on Wednesday, where we're going to be looking at foods that can reduce bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. That's what we're going to be looking at on Wednesday. So join me Wednesday, 4 p.m. Love you all. Bye.